Morning, Dee from the Appreciation Business. This is part of my video diary series, and today I wanted to talk about what do you do when you kind of like lost your temper with somebody and then you said something not really mean, but you said it in a mean way, like, come on, hurry up, just tell me, kind of thing. And you've hurt their feelings, and before they've left, because they've kind of just got up and packed their things and decided that they're leaving early to go to work, which I probably would do as well if somebody had just spoken to me, kind of shouted at me and stuff. And I apologise because I do feel bad for actually being quite so get frustrated, always having to monitor sometimes how I feel. And this morning I've been frustrated, like probably overnight, being able to find a part for something in the kitchen. And you know, I've had it for 4 years, I've used it for 2 years, I rinse it, I drain it on the side of the sink, it goes back on the thing, and the blade is never anywhere else. And so my first reaction when I can't find the blade is that the other person must have moved it. And whether that's right or wrong, it certainly set aside like a kind of little thing in my head was that I didn't have to worry about it because the other person would know where it was. And by the time I asked them, I was frustrated about something else because I thought that this person had got up to help me, whereas they'd got up to do their own room and nothing else. And I got a little frustrated about that and started to get a bit annoyed about it. And when I look at why am I annoyed about it, it's a whole series of occasions where I haven't spoken up for myself. Like, I wanted to go get the lawnmower this week because I wanted to mow the lawn. I really enjoy mowing the lawn, and every single time I miss out on mowing the lawn. You get to do other jobs like weeding and blower vacuuming and raking and stuff like that, which I hate, but I'm better at it and more able to do it, so I just do it, and I give up mowing the lawn. And this weekend I was really looking forward to mowing the lawn, and my friend said that she would pick up the lawnmower, and then next thing she's organised that she's mowing the lawn. So I did exactly the same yesterday. I just left because I didn't want to have an argument about it, but I would have been better off in hindsight to have actually spoken about it yesterday when I wasn't really annoyed. I just wanted to mow the lawn, whereas by today I was kind of like, well, okay, you got to do all the fun jobs like mow the lawn and blow back around outside and stuff, and I'm left with all the crap jobs that I hate, like vacuuming the floor. With my allergies and that, I find that a really horrid job to do. Sweeping, mopping, finishing off the dishes, wiping down the kitchen, the toilet, the bathroom, all the light switches, the doors, the walls, you know, those kind of things. And I felt really ripped off this morning, and certainly need to do something about being able to talk about these things before they become kind of huge problems within my own mind, and I stew on them, and then I just get really annoyed, and things like what happened this morning just happen. I just kind of like go because I've had enough of not being heard. But you can't be heard if you don't open your mouth and actually speak. So that's something that I really need to change going into the future, is how I deal with these kind of things. And a lot of that's conditioning from my abusive past, is not to speak up and not to say anything and not to feel that my opinions or feelings or thoughts have any value. And it's amazing how far you come away from that, and every now and then it just like hits you back in the side and goes, hello, you know, I'm still here. And today's all about learning from that and being able to sit back and analyse what it is that I could have done better, and certainly could have spoken up as I went along instead of just allowing it to fester. Certainly could have asked the question, you know, what are you doing this morning? Why are you up? What things will you be doing? Because then I would have known and potentially could have had a discussion about it. I don't know that the ends might have been any different, still might have ended up having a disagreement of opinion that certainly, for me, definitely leaves a really horrible feeling this morning, because we are good friends and hopefully we'll be able to move past this. I don't know what more I need to do now besides apologise, which I have done for my behaviour and for the way that I spoke. I don't believe or know what else it is that I would do. My past behaviours and everything are kind of like, that I will need to crawl and kind of beg and all the rest of it, whereas I don't want to do that, and I don't believe that I should have to. I recognise that I made a mistake. I've apologised for it. I don't know what else I can do, because the hurt is already there. And it reminds me of a little story about banging nails into a fence. It doesn't matter, you can take them all out, but the hole's still there and the damage is still there, and over the years it kind of, gets worn away and gets a little bit less deep and all the rest of it, but the scars are still there from the hurt. And I feel really sad that I have caused that in somebody else today by potentially not speaking up earlier when I had the chance. Life's all about learning to be kind to yourself, learning to be kind to others today and every day in every way that's possible. Bye bye for now.